but we will only learn about
genetics and heredity.
But what is it?
Genetics is the study of heredity in general and of genes in particular. Genetics forms one of the central pillars of biology.
Do you want more information?
Yeah.
You ask, who discovered genetics? Gregor Mendel.
But what important things did he do?
He spent 8 years doing experiments with pea plants, which he used over 10,000 of. He published his laws in new laws in 1865.
His laws were not appreciated in that time. It was until 19th that someone rediscovered his laws, and then the experiment became understandable by society.
Laws.
Yes. The law of segregation. The offspring only takes one gene of each parent, and the parent genes are randomly separated into sex cells. Sex cells only have one gene of the pair, and that cell is what the offspring takes.
See the picture. The law of independent absorbment. Genes from different traits are sorted separately from one another so that the inheritance of one trait is not dependent on the inheritance of another.
The law of dominance. An organism with alternate forms of a gene will express the form that is dominant.
Now, we know about genetics, but what are genes?
Genes are the unit of hereditary information found in chromosomes. Genes achieve their effects by directing the synthesis of proteins.
The genes lie in a long strand of DNA called chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, which equals a total for sex. Please insert the password.
XX chromosomes means that the person is a female, and XY chromosomes means it is a male.
DNA chromosomes contain many genes in them. Coding genes have the instruction for a cell to make specific things like proteins.
But how do they do it?
To make proteins, genes send their chemical bases into the RNA. The RNA go out of the nucleus and through other organelles to form a protein.
Around 13,000 genes have been found in various places of a chromosome.
Going back to genes, there are some things that determine genetics code. These are the transcription and translation.
Transcription is the process in which RNA is created by a specific gene that is created from the nucleotides of a cell. Translation or protein synthesis is the process in which a secondary RNA matches nucleotides with certain amino acids.
Gene mutation is caused when the order of bases or a number of genes are disturbed. The nucleotide can be double, deleted, negated, or replaced, and every alteration changes their effect.
Example of one effect.
Regularly, the alteration has a little known effect, but when it alters, organisms can be lethal and cause a disease.
Microevolution.
Microevolution is the process in which genes evolve during time in order to adapt to the constant changing world.
One real-life example about microevolution is the evolution in the species of birds found in the Galapagos. All of them have the same ancestral bird, but these birds have mated with other birds that have alteration in their genes, causing the creation of new species.
Conclusion.
Thanks to the genes is that you look like your parents. Every time there is a reproduction, genes get altered, creating new genetic codes each time, making various types of species in animals and different traits in humans' descendants.
Scientists study various types of genetic code in order to create hybrids with animals and also help them create population various species with genes.
Basically, the study of genes has helped people to see how traits are carried through people's cells. It has also shown how species evolve depending on how habitats change, and also how new species are constantly getting created through the mating of different species.
Now, we will show you the ignorance of genetics by society. Hi Leon, long time no see.
Oh, hey Nicho, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine too. Hey, have you seen my baby?
What baby? Do you have a picture of him?
Oh yes, look, take a look.
Oh, he looks like you. You know why?
No,
You are not very intelligent, right?
what?
I'm just joking. Eh, that's thanks of the genes and the genetic information that you give to him.
What? What is the study of jeans? Because I'm wearing a pair of jeans and I don't have anything new.
No, that type of genes. The genes of genetics. Genetics is the study of heredity in general and of genes in particular. And genetics form one of the central pillars of biology.
Okay, and who discovered it?
Gregor Mendel discovered like the most of the genetics, working with 10,000 pea plants, and he discovered the law of segregation, the law of dominance, and the law of independent absorbance. But the laws were not like appreciated in that time. It was until 19th that somebody rediscovered the laws and the people understand it.
Oh, he was an smart person.
Yes, not like you.
What?
I'm just joking again. Okay, but say me what you are like. What do you understand about what I say?
Okay, like genetics is one of the main pillars of biology and it also contains heredity. The discoverer of genes is Gregor Mendel, which he discovered three laws of genetics. And also, it is important to learn genes because like that you know how your descendants will look like.
Oh, very good, Leon. But now I have you a homework. Like investigate more about genetics. That's something that I cannot say.
Okay, goodbye.
See you. Bah! Where is Leon? I have been waiting him 30 minutes.
Oh, hey Nicho,
Oh, here you.
how are you?
Fine, thanks. Did you do the homework?
Yes, do you want me to tell it to you?
Yes, but first, how was your baby last night?
It was really good, it was really calm.
Okay, so tell me the homework.
Okay, so I found that every person has their own genetic code, and that code gets altered each time they reproduce and have an offspring. My baby looks like me because of the genes that I passed to him and the one his mother passed to him as well. When he reproduces, all those traits that were from me will go to his offspring, but in smaller amounts since his genes will be more dominant. And also,
Yes, you do very good the homework, and I know that your baby will be like you.
yes, and his offspring will look a little bit like me, but more like him and his future wife.
Very good, Leon. Goodbye. See you later.
Same to you, Nicho. Goodbye.